I'm Mayor Donna Deegan here. What a stupendous day. We listened to your speech and the countdown. How exciting is this for you?
It's so exciting. I really, when I drove up and I saw the line, and then I found out people had been waiting here since 3 a.m.
They beat us this morning here.
I literally was blown away. I mean, it's so great to see the excitement around our zoo because we know that it's one of our greatest treasures, already was. And this really puts us in a whole nother class. It is insane how wonderful this is. And all these kids, I walked around talking to these kids and they know so much about the manatees and about the exhibit and about the zoo and they love it. So the other piece I love is honestly the fact that they're just so dialed in. Their parents talked a lot about the importance of conservation and education. And I think to know that we're educating our whole next generation of kids about that is really important to me.
It's so exciting that Jacksonville specifically and Northeast Florida more generally is becoming a hub of research, oceanic and river research here for conservation, and certainly shining that spotlight even more on this area.
Absolutely. Well, look, we are a city that is surrounded by environmentally sensitive lands, and certainly, manatees are among those wonderful, iconic animals that really are threatened right now. So what we are doing here is incredibly important in terms of education. We want our kids to understand, but also just what they're going to be able to do for the manatee population here. I mean, it is. I really believe that not only is this going to be great for our community, but I think it's going to draw a lot of people to Jacksonville who want to be part of this. It's fascinating to sit and watch them. Have you done that? I bet you we're sitting here, so of course you are. But I mean, they are such graceful creatures. I love to watch them. They do. Why wouldn't they be happy? They have constant lettuce.
Constant lettuce, nice warm water, a little bit of a hot tub. It's really wonderful. From a personal perspective, this must be an awfully wonderful time to be mayor of the city. There's so much going on.
Well, it is. It is a wonderful time. I think it's one of those times where, and this is why I spend so much time in the community doing town hall meetings and explaining to people where we are. We have 17,000 people a year that are moving to our city right now. And that is fantastic in many ways, but we have to make sure that we're managing that in the proper way, keeping up with the infrastructure, making sure we have things like this wonderful Jacksonville Zoo that will create quality of life for people in our city and bring other people to visit. So you've seen what's happening with the riverfront parks. I had several people in line tell me today they have been to the riverfront parks because they've been so excited to have more spaces to take their kids and their families and to be outside and enjoy. I mean, look, we have the river, we have the ocean, we have all these wonderful amenities, and we've got to do a good job of making sure people have access to those. And so far people seem, if you look around you, they seem pretty darn excited about it.
We're just not doing a good job of keeping it a secret because more and more people are coming here every day.
Well,
so.
You know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, it can be really good for our economy, but it's like I said, it's sort of like a chicken and egg thing. You have to make sure that you're managing it at the same time. You don't want to be overwhelmed by it, and it's a balance. But I think so far so good.
And surprising the number of people who are here already.
I mean, it's crazy, right? I couldn't see the end of the line when I came this morning. I think that's fantastic. But like I said, what I love is to see how many families are here with little kids who are just absolutely going bonkers to get in here to see this. And that's what you want. This is good family fun, and when we talk about challenges of our youth sometimes, this is one of those things that can draw kids into another world where they can learn, where they can be connected, where they can get some place to have an interest that can carry them forward. And I think that's a really big deal as we're continuing to face those challenges of growth.
And where they can make a difference. And
Absolutely.
thank you for being a part of that, Mayor Donna Deegan.